Most of us are curious about universe, but what we think and what comes to our mind naturally when we use the term universe, what come to us? Most of us, what usually come to us in our mind when we say the word universe, all the things out the earth which comes to our mind when we say the word universe, whether it's stars, whether it's black hole, whether it's neutron star, whether it's nebulas, whether it's asteroids, meteoroids, comets, galaxies, and countless things in the universe that which comes to in our mind when we say the word universe. So this is not the perfect way to think. So before we are studying about the universe, first we have to clear the definition of universe for us. Because I am not saying that that is not the universe out of the earth, but I am saying that that is not the only the universe. Yes, that is the part of the universe, and yes, there is something to it which we are not including toward in the definition of universe, which are using regularly and our daily basis. See, what is universe? Universe is everything, all the things around outer the earth and on earth and ourselves. I know these things is sound too simple to us, but take some second and think. How many times when you are saying the word or when you are said the word universe, how many times you include yourself in the definition of the universe? I'm not saying that you don't know that. I know that you know that, but how many times? Go and reimagine how many times when you are talking about the universe, you are including yourself as universe. So now I am going to explain that what is the real meaning of universe, because some people are thinking like the universe to the extent that they exclude themselves from the definition of the universe. They think like the universe is everything, like they are something observing everything and they are not part of that thing. So now first we have to understand and redefine in a fresh way, in a new way, the definition in universe. So what we mean by universe, I created a method. I invented a method for that, for understanding the universe. And that method is a sphere from us to universe. See how it works. Okay, like we all know that the concept of center of mass. Some of you that don't know that, I explain right now. Okay, center of mass is the point of the body which we assume that all the mass of the body are supposed to on that point. Okay, so all the things in numerical or whatever the way we used to study about the body and we used to solve for numerical purposes, we use as the main point as center of mass. Everything as center of mass. It can be lie on different things, on different variable, like rings there exists on some place, on there is some, on some body it lie on center, on some body it lie on surface, so it can change its place. Okay, so that is the center of mass. Now suppose we create a circle which center of mass is center of our body and we are diameter of that sphere. So we create a sphere. So now whatever comes in that sphere is our observable universe for us. Let us suppose, I am saying that this is the method to understand the universe. So you don't have to be that what is on, just go with method to understand. Okay, this is just a method. Okay, so we are the diameter of the sphere and we created a sphere around ourselves. That center of the sphere is center of mass of ourselves, and our center of mass of ourselves is the center of our body. Okay, simple. Okay, now see how many things are coming in this sphere. So we see immediately that we are only coming in this sphere and there is a air, because we need air to breathe. Okay, so now we are in the object, we are in the we are now doing experiment on ourselves. We are asking question with ourselves, because what is the observable universe for us in that sphere? Because we are now only saying that the observable universe for us is the sphere we created right now, in which we are the diameter of the sphere. on one person, that person which created the sphere. So now I am in created the sphere, so I used to ask the question, what are the element we are made of? We are the question like this. So we find the answer when we search the answer for that. What are the element? Majorly element are that carbon, iron, cobalt, nickel, and there are countless many. Okay, so we are question like this because this is observable universe and we can ask countless question here. I am just giving you some questions so we can get a direction that how many question we can ask. Now we can ask what is the observation, what is the object which we are doing on experiment and which we are doing on measurement is ourself. So ask more question that how we born. We all know that how we born. Okay, now go on some more deeper to it, that how this formation, how this successive formation of bonding the life happen on the earth, how they started. So when we start seeing in the direction of the finding the answer of that, we find that after the Big Bang, after several years, there was the first fundamental creation in the universe which start forming in the universe itself. What it was stars and galaxies. Then the stars start forming and then they start forming and then they start exploding. And when they used to explode, there will be used to gas cloud around themselves. Then from that gas cloud, they used to form again the gas next stars. Then from that star again they used to get explode. Then again start forming gas clouds. Then when they again form gas cloud, then new start forming. Then this was the process going on from several years. That formation of stars, explosion of star, formation of star, explosion of star. And after that several years of formation, explosion, there were some more creation in the universe which start happening from the stars. What was that? That was the planet, that was comets, that was asteroids, that was meteors. And in all the planets, not all the planets have life on them. So some of the planets which are forming from the star and which were formed from the star, there were some planet which has life on them. So how this process, how this phenomena of life start happening on us, that there will be some kind of life which born on earth in the firstly, then evolution of life start happening. So see, we starting from observable universe, and what was the observable universe for us? That is sphere we were that part of. Only we are that part of, and from us we go to the universe. This is how we can increase the range and the amount of study and the object we have to study, and we can see that area of observable universe start increasing rapidly and exponentially. Okay, so now move to again sphere. Now we create a much more greater radius and diameter than that. Okay, so now I create a much more greater radius sphere. Okay, center of the sphere is the same. Center of the sphere will be always be the same, no matter how many sphere we will be create. Okay, because we are in a connection with the universe. The universe is all connected. Everything in the universe is connected, and we are in that connection. So center of sphere is that center of our body. Okay, so now I am not saying the word using center not for any egoistic purpose. The center is denoting here only for the connection in the universe, because whatever the part of ourselves, if we are connected with something, there will be some link on the some part of our body. How this is how we connection get touched. But we all know that we connect, when we are doing numerical, we used to include the term and we used to solve the numerical with the concept of center of mass. So that's why we are using our center of mass for that. So we all are in connection with the universe. Okay, now we create a sphere greater than diameter of the sphere which we created before. Okay, the diameter is much more than, suppose that was the L diameter. Now the diameter we have taken right now, that is L dash. Okay, or L1, whatever the you want to use, or whatever the you think. You can also make the alphabet of your name. That will sound pretty cool and closest. Okay, so now we create a much more diameter than sphere. And what the area, all the things which cover in this sphere, this sphere cover our house and all the things in the house which are like refrigerator, like gas, like knife, like candle, like books, like our shelf, like our eating area, our food area, our dining room, all the things in the house. So now the observable universe for us, for that moment we have our house, and everything in the house we have observable universe. So we can ask countless questions from then, that how this thing made of and how this thing work, how refrigerator made of and how the refrigerator work. Then we find that it is made of chlorofluorocarbon in the gas, and how it is used to cool the everything in the food which is in the refrigerator. So see, this is the way to move forward and forward and forward. Then we understand the knife, and we how this made of, it is made of iron and steel, and there are different kind of animal metal, and we understand everything like that. Then we create a much more sphere, then much more diameter of a sphere. Then we create again a sphere. Then it includes that the trees around ourselves. Then it start includes all the our colony in which we live. Then again we move forward. Then it enclose our city. Then we create a sphere. Then it enclose our country. Then we again create a sphere. Then it enclose all the countries around the world. Then we again create a sphere. Then it enclose sun and moon around it. Then we create a much more diameter of the sphere. Then it create all the solar system in it. Then we create again a sphere. Then we start creating our galaxies and all the things which are in our galaxies. Then we create again a sphere much more diameter than that. Then we start creating and including all the galaxies in the sphere. Then we again and again, and this process start continuously going to the infinity, and it start continuously including infinity space time. So like this we start including all the universe which we know the now, and which we'll know after whatever the even after we dead. So we always are in connection with universe. So by creating this sphere, our object of measurement is always increasing. Like I started from myself, and now we are in the sun, moon, galaxies, black hole, neutron star, because they include in some diameter of a sphere. So by with this method I created, we are seeing that everything in the universe is in connection. We are one with universe, so everything in the universe is connected. And always remember that everything is universe is connected, and we are in that connection. So next time when you use the word universe, don't think that universe is something that you are observing. When next time you use the word, don't become dumb like to think that universe is something only outer the earth. As much as universe outer the earth, as much as universe is in you, as much as universe in your pizza, as much as universe in your chow-mein. What is the meaning I am trying to say with all the funny things I am saying? Because these are the facts which look like funny, because simple and funny things look like unimportant to us, but simple and funny and basic things are the most fundamental things which we need to clear. By giving some our daily routine example and all the things around ourselves, I mean by that everything in the universe is in connection, and we are in that connection. It is not a small thing. Like we are connection with oceans, we are connection with seas, we are connection with rivers, we are connection with all the humans, we are connection with the animals, we are connection with birds, we are connection with the species under the ocean. Universe is in connection, and we are in that connection. Life is the most special and significant creation in the universe. So see and understand that thing. So why I am saying that the meaning of universe, the definition of universe, start rephrase it, start make it new, start make it fresh, and start seeing that when we use the term universe is not something that exists outer the earth. Universe is something that exists all around ourselves, including ourselves. So everything we are seeing, everything we are hearing, everything we are imagining, everything we are experiencing or imagining something through something some senses, everything is universe. Everything is in our touch, whether in touch with our eyes, whether in touch with our hand, whether in touch with our ears. Everything is universe, including ourselves. I am again and again saying that next time you use the word universe, please include yourself, because we all are part of universe. We all are part of universe. Everything around ourselves is a universe. Universe is in connection and we are in that connection. Okay? Thank you so much.